Hey guys, Brady here, and I saw Dark Phoenix last night, and I'm probably gonna get some flack for this, but I actually enjoyed the movie. It's not great by any means, it's not a great conclusion to a roller coaster, I guess I could say, of a franchise because there's good, good, bad, bad, good, 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 you know, bad, bad, well, not bad, bad, but like only people are like, "Oh, the X Men series sucks now," but there's only been like a few bad movies. X Men 3, The Last Stand wasn't that good. Actually, I kind of enjoy it. X Men Origins Wolverine is terrible. I don't fucking like that movie. I didn't really care for the Wolverine either. I think it's boring. And Logan, I'm probably gonna get flack for what I'm about to say about Logan. I like Logan. It has some good moments. It has really good moments. I like X-23. I thought it was a perfect send off for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. But the movie, the replay value for Logan is not good. Like, um, I've seen Logan maybe like 5 or 6 times, and it just gets worse for me. I don't know why. Like, I kind of don't want to watch Logan again. It's just it's kind of boring at times. Um, but yeah, does anyone else have that problem with Logan? The replay value isn't that good. Um, which sucks is I loved it when I saw it in theaters twice. I loved it both times I saw it in theaters, and then I liked it when I saw it on Blu-ray, and then I watched it a few more times. I saw it in this film class I saw, and then yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe it's one of those movies where I just have to give it a rest and not watch it 24/7. But like as of right now, I don't care to watch that movie again. But yeah. So yeah, let's get back on topic. Dark Phoenix. So this is another rendition of the Phoenix Saga. They tried it back in 2006 with X Men: The Last Stand, and they didn't do it justice, I guess. And so they tried it again with this movie taking place in 1992, just 3 years before the events of Captain Marvel. I know they have nothing to do with each other. I'm just throwing it out there. Um, and yeah, movie opens up in 1975. It opens with a young what's her face, Jean Grey, and her parents. She causes them to get in like a nasty wreck and supposedly kills both of them. And then Charles takes her, and she thinks that like, oh, all she does is like break things, um and he's like, no, you don't. If you break something, I'll fix it for you. You're special. You're this. You're that. All that stuff. And then yeah, the trailers for this movie were not that great. I mean, they kind of spoiled something in the trailers that people are like, "Oh, yep, that happens in the movie." Yes, Mystique dies. Spoiler alert. They made it abundantly clear in the trailer, and in the press tours, I think it was on Jimmy Kimmel Tonight or whatever. The cast was like, "Oh yeah, Mystique dies" and all that. It's like, really? Why you? They must have not give a shit about this movie if they're willing to just spoil that. I mean, it's maybe 15, 20 minutes into the movie that it happens, but still, damn, I can't believe they are like, yep, that happens in like literally the night before the movie comes out, um, Wednesday night. But yeah, um, but yeah, I really enjoy this movie. It shows like not really the dark side of Xavier, but they pretty much like paint him as like the villain because he's pretty much been lying to Jean his entire life, or her entire life, I mean, and is making her believe stuff that aren't really true. Spoiler alert: her dad isn't really dead, and her dad doesn't really want her because he can't deal with, I guess, that she has these powers, and he doesn't know how to react to that. Um, and I really feel for Jean Grey in this movie. Like there were some moments where I was actually like I actually felt the emotion from Sophie Turner. Um, I thought she gave a really good performance in this movie. Um, I didn't think the acting was terrible. I didn't think the effects were terrible. I've seen worse effects. Like once you see like um real shit movies like I Frankenstein or or um Legend of Hercules, you'll appreciate cheesy looking effects in movies like um, Dark Phoenix, which I didn't think were as bad as people said they were. I mean, I guess there aren't Avengers level good, but like, I mean, whatever. This movie went under a lot of reshoots. It's supposed to come out in February. I guarantee, or not. Wait, it's supposed to come out in February. And it was also supposed to come out in what's it called? In November. And I guarantee you, if it came out November 2nd, we would have already had a Blu-ray already for this movie. But whatever. Um, I enjoyed this movie. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe my suggestion to you guys is walk in with the lowest of low expectations, and you might actually find enjoyment in this movie. Um, I didn't like how this movie started out. It did not have the X-Men intro. I guess that's only saved for Bryan Singer X-Men movies. That was missing that. I did I didn't really care for the girl power line in this movie. They kind of uploaded that clip on YouTube a couple days before the movie came out, and I got a lot of that backlash, like, "Oh, X Men's getting woke." Uh, I don't talk like that. I don't like those kinds of words. But yeah, people were like, "Oh, X Men's this, X Men's that." Um, it just came out of left field. That line. That line was just like, who thought that line was good? Someone got paid to write that. You should change the name to X Women because we're doing all the work around here or something like that. It was so stupid. Um, I'd watch this movie over X Men Origins Wolverine any day though. X Men Origins Wolverine is just terrible. You think and the effects in that movie were terrible. That movie exactly 10 years older, actually. 10 years old. Wow. I remember seeing Origins Wolverine in theaters. Damn. That was 10 years ago. That was like 10 summers ago. Anyway, what else is there? Um, yeah, like I said, I felt all the emotions in this movie. I felt, um, what's it called? I felt Jean's emotion. I didn't really feel Nicholas Holt's emotions when when Mystique died. Yes, you could see it in him that he's upset, but I didn't get the same amount of feels I got with him than I did with Jean Grey's character. Um, but I'm not gonna knock Nicholas Holt for that. This is directed by a first-time director because I think Simon Kinberg is either the writer of these movies, or the producer. He's one of the. I'm not sure if he's a writer or producer, but this is his first directorial effort, and I think that's due to what's her face threatening to leave the franchise if he doesn't direct it, which I don't know why Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know why Jennifer Lawrence was like, "Oh, I want you to direct this movie, but I want to die in this movie." Like, why would you want someone to direct a movie for you, but you die in it? Makes no sense to me. Um, but yeah, I do recommend this movie. Just don't go in there hating it. If you go in there hating it, of course you're gonna hate it. Go in there, like I said, go in there with low expectations, but don't go in there being like, "Oh, this movie's gonna suck, this and that." Just go in there. You may have a fun time. I had a fun time. Um, I don't really agree with the critic score. I think 20. What is that? 24% right now. I deleted Rotten Tomatoes after Godzilla King of the Monsters got like a 41%. I was like, all right, fuck Rotten Tomatoes. So I just deleted it. I don't care to look at it anymore. But like this has like a 24% right now, and I believe Divergent has a 43. I think those should be flip flops right now because Divergent is clearly not as good. Well, I was actually pleasantly surprised with Divergent. Insurgent and Allegiant were terrible though. But yeah, I'm gonna give Dark Phoenix a 3 out of 5. Um, it's not a satisfying conclusion to the X-Men franchise. It's sad that it's a very abrupt ending to the series because apparently this is supposed to be like a trilogy or whatever, but we're not gonna get a trilogy no more because um, Disney bought the rights to the Fox and all that, and so they're gonna make their own X-Men movies, which I'm fine with. I can't wait to see who's gonna be the next Wolverine. Maybe someone said Keanu Reeves, but like Keanu Reeves is literally 5 fucking years older than uh than Hugh Jackman. Why would they get someone older to play Wolverine? Um, I want. I don't know. That's a hard question to figure out who I want to be Wolverine if they when they do make a new one. But yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. Very abrupt ending to uh, a series that I enjoyed. Um, I don't think I've seen. I've seen the. I feel like I've seen like the prequels more than I've seen the like X-Men 1, 2, and 3 more than less times than I've seen the prequels. But yeah, I definitely would see this again. Like I said, it sucks that this is such an abrupt ending, but whatever. Uh, we get what we get.